أهلا بكم أصدقائي بحلقة جديدة من هوغورتس ليجاسي. قبل لا نبدأ الحلقة أتمنى لا تنسون الاشتراك بالقناة، دعمي باللايكات، وهسه خليكم وياي متابعة. صوت غريب.
Natty must be here somewhere.
أشوف ناتي وين. ايش قد حابسين؟ دقيقة، شنو الموضوع؟ حابس أكثر من واحد. دقيقة ناتي. اسكو راب.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
لازم نلقى العصاية مالته.
Revelio.
هسه نلقى عصايتك.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Incendio.
نشعل الموقد. هاي.
Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe's wand.
هاي العصا لقيناها.
Glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
لازم نأخر شوية. حد ما يفك السحر. أي زين. مكشي هنا أكيد مكشي.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Okay.
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
أكيد، بس أكو فدايل ما أدري شنو هاي الجو، منية هاي؟ نقتلها يعني نعوفها، شنو وضعها؟ ما أعرف شنو موضوعها. على أي حال. بس خلينا نشوف الأماكن، بلكي أكو فد شي خفي. أكو هنا درج، ما بين مش عرفت إلا بدون لوموس. أوكي.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once again.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
اوكي.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
خلصنا سهل المهمة.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
And where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
هاي بوبي عندنا مهمة والبوبي سويتنج. قابلها بالغابة المحرمة. ناخذ المهمة. لا مو هاي، مو اجتماع مفاجئ. اي الغابة المحرمة، نحددها على الخريطة بسرعة. نروح للمكان هذا، اقرب نقطة السفر اليه هاي. ناخذ المكنسة ونتحرك لمسافة قريبة كلش، ونطير بالمكنسة ونشوف طريقنا وين 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 وين. هنا نقابل بوبي وننزل هنا. عزيزتي بوبي جيت.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
اوكي.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlem.
أول قناطر حصرونة.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Oh.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
لازم نروح
I'll let you
الكهف.
know what I find.
خلينا نشوف المهمة مع الناتي. عينها على الخريطة. اوكي هنا. اكو هذا من المفاتيح. هاي دقيقة نتبعها بس نشوف وين صارت. وين هذا المفتاح؟ مفتاح من هذه. هذا المفتاح. لازم تكون ردة فعلكم سريعة بالمفتاح. باعوا حتى تاخذون هاي القطع. رمز المنزل. باقي لنا يمكن عدد قليل مو هواية. ونكمل حتى نفتح هذا الصندوق ذاك. اوكي انتظار.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
اوبا حلوة. هنا المكان مال القاعة مال الأكل. اوكي والأشجار مال عيد الميلاد. حلوة. ناطر لكم صفحة مال الدليل الميداني. باعوا. جمعوا صفحات الدليل الميداني. زين. اكو هنا قفل اتوقع يمكن نقدر نفتحه. مستوى واحد نقدر نفتحه. شنو اكو؟ شنو بالمكان هذا والله؟
What do we have here? Guys.
تماثيل الديميغايد. هاي تماثيل من تجمعوها راح تقدرون مجموعة معينة منها تفتحون الأقفال. يعلمكم الأهمورة شو اسمه تكون مطورة أكثر، مستوى 3 أو 2. زين هسه أنا الأهمورة مالتي عندي مستوى 2، وهسه حبدي أجمع بالبقية من هاي التماثيل حتى أوديها إلى وآخذ المستوى 3 يعلمني. زين لازم ناخذها طبعا بالليل، فنحرك وقت الليل.
Mine now, dummy guys.
لازم بالليل تقدرون تاخذوها. أمر الديمي جايز. حلو. هسه نشوف شنو بعد. نشوف هسه المهمة الرئيسية أنا برأيي. المهمة الرئيسية تحديدها مع الخريطة. أقرب شيء لها هنا. زين نروح للمهمة. قد بعد وينها؟ مو بعيدة. المهمة من هنا، من هذا الباب اللي يفتح. نحكي أستاذ فيج.
I hope Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
اوكي. تحدث مع السيدة كاغاو شان سكروب. اوكي. شنو هذا غير؟ دقيقة ايش قد بعدها؟ ما يحتاج اتوقع سفر، ما اظن يحتاج او يحتاج. اوكي دقيقة من يقول لي من اروح هذا.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this right.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
تذكرنا بالمدير المدرسة.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
مستر بلاك. هذا شنو الصوت؟ اوكي. سنكمل طريقنا.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster? What could he want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
اوكي. راح نشوف الجني.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
اوكي جيد. عملنا.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
اوكي صعد منا نفتح هذا الباب. يلا اوكي.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope.
Ahem! Attention! Screw!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
بالقوة لو حكم عائلتي لا بالدم النقي. بالدم النقي.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
زين.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
لازم ابتعد بسرعة لأن حيبدي المفعول هينتهي. لا من جوا.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
فاعل.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
لحظة يكون هناك كنز.
Aloha Mora.
زي مدرسي ما مشكلة ما نحتاج بشي. زين هسه شنو؟ دخول إلى مكتب المدير. بعيد يعني؟ خلينا نشوف إذا أكو فد مختصر بالخريطة. أكو مختصر ليش نروح هيجي؟ يقول لي فوق. شنو؟ أقفل مستوى 2 أفتحها ماكو مشكلة. فتحنا القفل. رسالة. سجل مرض الاختفاء. عباءة. لا ماكو شي بعد هذا هو. ما بيفت شي مميز. زين لحظة المكان وين؟ دا يقول لنا والله شو دخلت وياه. ودا يقول منه شلون اللي جوا؟ ودا يرجع يقول لي فوق. بس خلينا نمشي ورا هاي ونشوف شنو الوضع. ودا يقول لي منه نمشي ورا هذا ونشوف شنو الوضع. دخول مكتب مدير المدرسة. بس ودا يأشر فوق وراه يرجع ما أدري. قاعدة تأشر جوا. منا لازم من هذا الدرج نصعد. امشي على النقاط امشي حتى انتهي هون الطريق. دقيقة بس ناخذ هاي اول شي. اي لافيوسا. فتحنا الدرجة سنصعد. بعد الصور طبعا كل الصور تفاعلون اياها كلها تتحرك باعو كلها بهالشيء كلش حلو صراحة معتنين بيه كلش. اكو هذا المفتاح وين طريقه نشوف. اعتقد عبارة منها المفتاح ما بيها مجال غير منه. بس وين مكان المفتاح راح؟ كنا احتمال هنا المفتاح يعني ما ادري. على اي حال اكو هناك شعلة اللي فوق ممكن نشعلها. نقدر نشعلها اي. زين كمل طريقنا هسه. هذا شنو اللي ورا؟ لا ماكو شي هيج.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
هاي لقينا ورقة درع الغول. زين لازم نعبر منه. اوكي دقيقة اول شي ناخذه من هناك. جائزة التفوق. حلو. ها اكو هنا صوب حدد الميداني. زين كمل طريقنا. شوف جزء نلقى اقمار مادي من قايد. صندوق وشغلات نبيعها احتمالاتها. اوكي نكمل طريقنا. مكتب مدير المدرسة. مكان بيقفل انفتحه. فتحنا القفل. ممتاز. شوف شنو بالغرفة هاي. على السريع. قناع ما كلش. قفازات اوكي. هاي شغلات ممكن نبيعها نستفاد منها بس لا اكثر ولا اقل. ما اتوقع اكو بعد شي. لا بعد ماكو شي بالغرفة هذا هو. زين كمل طريقنا للغرفة مال مدير المدرسة. صعد لي فوق شوف شنو عندنا. بسرعة 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 بسرعة. ما رحت. من هنا. اي.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours.
فد منه فالطريق غريب. ممكن بعدين نرجع له.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
اكو اقفال هواية. لا اقفل مستوى 3 هذا. هذا مستوى 2 ممكن ناخذه. شنو بيه والله؟ اوكي بعدين نشوفه. صندوق بحث. صفحة دليل ميداني هنا اكو.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
مجموعة رسائل. هاي شنو هاي؟ غريبة على أي حال. سنصعد اللي فوق.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
أو شنو هذا المكان الغريب؟
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
يعني ذولا هنا المهمة حلو، خلوا الموضوع الاختبار اختلف، هم زين ما خلوه نفسه، عشان حسينا صراحة بملل يعني. لازم نثير انتباه اي احد، نعبر متخفين. لا حيشوفنا. هذول ناس عاديين.
They're gone for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
دقيقة
I need to time this just right.
هذول قاعد يدورون. نقدر نهرب، بس لازم نتحرك قدر ممكن بسرعة قبل لا يكشفونا. يلا يكشفونا. ذولا بكل مكان.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
ما أحب أوضع ما ممكن تخفي وهالأشياء، دائما تحسسني إنه لازم أتحرك بسرعة والموضوع شوي يكون مزعج. بس على الأقل خلوا شوي تغيير عن موضوع الاختبار الأول والثاني. لازم ما نلفت أي انتباه، دول الأشخاص الأموات. بس حلو الفكرة مال إنه المكان مثل الرسوم.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
وده أحاول أصعد لهنا، نصعد لهنا حتى ما نلفت الانتباه. شو اسمه، نتنقل بين مكان ومكان. اتوقع لازم بس ننزل منه، ما بيها مجال بعد.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
شلون حتنقل؟
I must cross this road as fast as I can.
بس هذا حيشوفني إذا عبرت. مين عبر؟ يعني شلون هعبر بوسط هذا العدد كله؟ لازم ألاقي طريقة أعبر منه. أعتقد العبور يكون بهذا الأسلوب. بغطى هنا بالضبط، بس لازم ناخذ حذرنا لا يشوفونه.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
شلون حصل على الطريق بعيد عنهم؟ صعب انهم يشوفوني. وضعي كل الصعبة لان سهل يشوفوني هيجي. نحاول شوي على تركيزنا لازم. يلا هاي فرصتنا. مشكلة ما قاعد يتحرك بسرعة، لازم احذر ولا يكشفونه. ايه وقت نتحرك. يلا شوي بسرعة اتحرك. زي ما هذا مرة ثانية اجى.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
مزين.
That doorway looked closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
زين وين نروح؟ لازم نصعد الدرج بدون ما نلفت انتباههم. هي شوية تحدي على الأقل مختلف عن التحديات. يعني حسيت إيش التحديات إنه الفكرة اللي يحاولون يسووها نفسها ومو كلش عجبتني صراحة. اوه شو هنتجاوز ذول الاثنين؟ كل الموضوع ما يكون سهل. بس حجي منها واحد يشوفني اكيد. زين
Now's my chance.
ايه هاي فرصتي بس تتحرك بسرعة. لا شي حيشوفك اذا ما تتحرك بسرعة قبل لا يشوفنا. وين هنا استاذ بيهم؟ ايه اوكي صحيح اثرنا على المكان. زي ما انكشفنا ولا مرة. العباءة الغامضة.
I think I'm invisible.
هسه بالعباءة الغامضة ما ننشاف اعتقد بعد. هذا هو. ما عندنا مشكلة. نقدر نعبر من خلالهم بس ما ننشاف.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
ايه تخفية العباءة موت للسبيل. بالعباءة ما يقدروا يشوفونا ابد. حتى لو مرة من يومهم.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
عشان العصاية ناخذها؟
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
العصا السحرية الغامضة. هي نفس طبعا العصا السحرية مال سلسلة هاري بوتر بالأفلام مالته اللي هي مال دامبلدور. زين
I've never felt such power.
ممكن نحصل عليها هاي العصاية ما ادري. لا ما اعرف اذا نقدر نحصل عليها ولا. هسه لازم نقاتل هذول الاشباح. بالضبط. عندنا بس هاي السبيل نقدر نستخدمها. بس هسه نقدر نتخفى لازم نقاتل بس نقاتل. اذا جونا نقاتلهم لازم. ماكو مشكلة. العصاية المفروض تكون قوية كلش. لا 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 يلا مو مشكلة مو مشكلة. اوه العصاية قوية. زين هذا التحدي احلى من التحديات القبلية. كانت القبلية شوية مو كلش عجبتني صراحة. ما حبيتها هالقد. اوه صار بيها ناخذ هاي بسرعة مع السحر القديم. هاي مهمة. قضينا عليهم هذا هو. بعد قضينا على 3 سوا استخدام. لا لا شنو؟ اوه صاروا يلا ممتاز. اتوقع خلصنا. قضينا على آخر واحد. وهنلقى هاي نيم. شنو الزعيم نواجهه يعني لو شنو؟ شكله هيج. اوه دز علينا مخلوقات قوية. كل الموضوع ما يكون سهل. نحتاج مع السحر القديم. قضينا على هذا اهم شيء. لا لا فض. لا كان والله ضربني ضربة قوية. خذ مع السحر القديم بسرعة. اوه كان دمجته تدميج والله قوي. لا لا لازم اوخر منها. كان المفروض اوخر منها. قضينا على الغول. لا هاي ضربة ما نقدر نصدها بسرعة قبل لا تروح هاي. قضينا على ذولا. زين شو نسوي له؟ لازم نقضي عليه هو ولا شنو؟ لا بعد يدز مخلوقات. اوه الوضعية صار اصعب صارت. اوه انه بعد هاي الذئاب. الوضعية ممكن ما تكون سهلة. لازم نروح على مع السحر القديم. يا مع السحر القديم شوي. شوي صعب. خلنا نقضي بس على هالشلاب. اوه استخدم السحر القديم عليهم. اوه نستخدم العصاية قوية وهيك الوضعية. اوه قال ضربات لازم. قضينا على الغيلان على الاقل. على الاقل ايش نقدر نستخدم السحر القديم. عبينا السحر القديم. تحتاج اكثر من. قضينا عليهم. جاوزنا الاختبار هذا. ما ندري اذا الجاي ممكن يكون اصعب. هذا طبعا اديت لي هلا المقدسات الثلاثة عبارة التخفي والعصاية القوية والهسه الحجر الغامض. موجودين من سلسلة الافلام والرواية مالتها. فهم دي يسوون هاي الاختبار باسلوب الرواية القصة مال اديت لي هلو مقدسات الموت الثلاثة.
Nothing is what it seems.
تمام اصدقائي، هنا راح نتوقف ونكمل بالحلقة الجاية. انتظروني بالحلقة الجاية من هوغورتس ليجاسي.